my sales last week were pretty much covers it. But I still have some information to pass along to you guys, so if you want to see what I sold last week on Poshmark and eBay, just stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I go by MSAWEBB on all platforms. They will be linked down below. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark as well as eBay. So on this channel, you'll find everything dealing with reselling, from what sold to hauls to tips and tricks as well as unboxings. If all of that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can come back and see more of my videos. Okay guys, we are back with another What Sold video. This is what sold September 27th to October 3rd. And I will go ahead and tell you it is not as exciting or impressive as my last What Sold video. I was on vacation for over half of the time period that we're talking about, and my sales were affected by that, I do believe. I still tried to be, a little consistent with my reselling while I was away. I'll talk about that more at the end of the video, what I think I did right and what I think I did wrong, and how that affected the sales from last week. But first, we'll just go ahead, talk about the sales that I did have on Poshmark as well as eBay. So as you know, if you've seen these videos, I'll link a playlist above. I start with Poshmark and then move on to eBay. I tell you what the item is, what it sold for, what I took home after fees, and about how long it was on each platform, and a little bit of information I can give you on whether or not I would buy the item again. Okay, so to get started on Poshmark, I started the week with a bundle. It was a bundle of 2 items. First item was this Rue and Willow sweater. I got this at TJ Maxx and my first and only so far retail arbitrage trip, which I made a video about that I will link above. And along with this Anthropology ruffle blazer jacket. This was one of those cartonnier. That was a little roll there. It's not French. So this person bundled these items and they sold for $52 and I took home $41.60. Both of these items were not listed in my closet for very long, less than 2 weeks to be exact. I know I put out that video a long time ago, but it took me a long time to list this item. I am selective with my Anthropology pieces, which is kind of funny to say because when I first started reselling, I was like, the goal was to find Anthropology. But I am selective. I picked up this piece because it was a size large, and anything large and above in Anthropology, I love to pick up. I'm glad I did because it sold really quickly. Second sale was this pair of Sam Edelman Booties. I sold these for $26, taking home $20.80. I've had these for quite a while. I would say about 6 months or more. I'm more selective again with Sam Edelman. I don't pick up every, pair of shoes that I find. These were more of a plainer shoe and there were quite a few listed, I believe. So that's when it took longer to sell. Next item was this pair of Banana Republic loafers. These were a men's shoe. These sold for $20 and I took home $16, and they were listed for about 5 months. Probably wouldn't pick them up again. So this was most likely not the best item to pick up, but it sold and I'm happy about that. Monday, the 28th, I sold this Free People plaid top. This is one of the items that came out of that New Tags Free People order that I purchased. I'll link that video above. It sold for $35 and I took home $28. It was only listed for about 2 or 3 weeks, so that was a good sell. Of course, if I saw this item at the thrift store, I would pick it up new in tags. I rarely see Free People at my thrift stores. Definitely not new with tags, but I would pick it up if I did see it. Okay, then we move on to Tuesday the 29th. I sold these Sam Edelman tall gray boots. They sold for $35. I took home $28. They had been listed for quite a while too. But I think since the beginning of summer, so, that wasn't a good time to list them. They sold as soon as cooler season came, so I'm excited about that. I do list, all items all year round. That's just my model. I know some people list seasonally, but I just like to list things while I'm excited about listing them. All right, next is this pair of Kate Spade heels. I sold these for $20, taking home $16. These were in my closet for quite a long time, over a year, I believe. I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be a lot more selective on Kate Spade. She just doesn't do well for me. So, okay, next one is this vintage beaded sweater. It was a blue sweater with these gold beads. I sold it for $25, taking home $20. I've had that listed since December. A lot of these vintage sweaters that I found around December are selling right now. So again, that's that seasonal thing, but I'm happy they're going to a new home. You know, I love my vintage sweaters and I'm glad this one went out. Next, it was this Free People V-neck sweater. I sold it for $40, taking home $32. I really like this sweater. This was also from that Free People lot. I believe I have 2 sizes in this sweater, so I think I have another one in my closet still. Okay, that takes us to Wednesday the 30th. My first sale was this pair of Nike Air Grandpa sneakers. I bought these a while ago because it was like when the Grandpa white sneaker trend was going on. And I thought I would jump on board. But I think I jumped on board like right at the end of it. So these have been listed in my closet for well over a year, maybe 2 years. And I only sold them for $20, taking home $16. I will not be purchasing these again. I have tried to expand more into sneakers, more of like a category, not the style. But, you know, they're just very specific and you really have to know what's popular. And I just don't care about sneakers. You know, the tennis shoes are, for one, I say tennis shoes because I don't know, is that a Southern thing? And the ones that I have are from, I think, Costco. I did buy a pair of Hoka ones when I joined Orange Theory. And more than when I was at Disney World. I'm currently not doing Orange Theory, but I do have Hoka ones for that. They are really comfortable though. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to Disney World, but you do a lot of walking at Disney World. I think it was one day we walked 25,000 steps. 25,000 steps. It's insane. I'm glad I had some comfortable shoes while I was walking. So I understand the value of good sneakers. I just really don't care about the brands. And I realize that that's probably dumb because I'm missing out on that market. But, you know, I don't have all the time in the world. All right, next was this Guns N' Roses top. I sold it for $20, taking home $16. This was not listed very long. Fun fact, I watched a video the other day with, I think, what is her name? Is her name Jenna? But that's Empty Hanger's name. Do they have the same name? It's like Jenna Me is her handle. You know, she's the one that always says, stay weird. That one. Well, anyway, in her last video, or the last video I saw, she was wearing this exact same shirt. And I was like, hey, I just sold that. That's funny. Okay, so next up is this Free People animal print sweater. It was purple. This was not something that I found in that box. It was something I've had listed for quite a while. And I only sold it for $15, taking home $12. This was one of the few times I relisted an item. I have had this item for like over 2 years. Very happy it's sold and it's out the door and to another home. Okay, next we have these Free People wide leg pajama pants. This was from my Jamar box. I sold it for $32, taking home $25.60. These are very comfy. I had quite a few of those in the box. This color and the gray color. I was tempted to keep one of them for myself, but I liked the money, so off you go. The next couple of sales, I feel like were like playing me or something, or it was one of you guys who watch my channel, because if you do watch me, I am one of the very few resellers who do not like jeans. I don't like selling jeans. I don't sell them very well, and jeans just bug me. I don't like wearing jeans. I like wearing leggings. I was very surprised, given my history with jeans, that my next 3 sales were jeans. But hey, I'm glad that they're selling. So first up was this pair of Lucky Brand new with tag skinny jeans, and I sold them for $25, taking home $20. I picked up these and quite a few Lucky Brand jeans that I recently listed at a garage sale, earlier this year. One, I can't even remember, but I did pick up a lot of Lucky Brand jeans at this one garage sale, most of them new with tags. So I was happy when they sold. I've just now started listing them. And this pair sold really quickly within a week. Friday the 2nd, I didn't have any sales, which was really sad considering how great last week was. If I haven't already, I'll link that video above so you can see I do have really amazing weeks. But c'est la vie. Saturday the 3rd, first sale on Saturday the 3rd was this pair of Rock Revival jeans. They were a bootcut jean, but they sold for $40, taking home $32. So pretty happy about that. Next was a pair of J. Crew jeans. These were a size 27 tall. I've had these in my closet for about a year. I picked up this pair of jeans along with like 3 other 27 tall jeans at a thrift store near my hometown in North Georgia. I think this was the last pair to sell because the first couple sold really quickly. But anyway, I sold these for $35, taking home $28. Next sale was this pair of Andrew Mark boots. They were tall boots with like a Sherpa lining. Funnily enough, I picked these up at the bins, or if you don't know, the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. We do have one here in Savannah. It used to be the only one in Georgia, but I believe someone told me there is one in Augusta now. I haven't been there, but I have heard it's there. I just am not an outlet goer. And I don't know, I think it's because I've only been to the one here in Savannah, which is, they're nice there. It's just very small and there's not much to look through. So if they don't rotate the bins often, I mean, there's literally like 9 bins, whereas I've seen other people go into their bins and it's like a warehouse. We don't have that. It's very tiny. But I did pick these up there one of the times I went, and they sold for $35, taking home $28. Just got a love note from the person who bought these boots, and she was very happy, so I'm very excited. Next is this vintage tile wall art. I bought this because it's very cottagecore, and I used that as a search word on Poshmark. This sold for $15, taking home $12. It was listed for like 2 months, I believe. I had it listed before I started using cottagecore in my listings, and I went back and changed it to have cottagecore in the listing, and it sold, so that's exciting. All right, last sale on Poshmark were these Isaac Mizrahi booties. He's a designer, but not mostly sells, but he also sells on QVC, Isaac Mizrahi Live. I don't think that was one of these pieces because it didn't say live on it, but I'm not really sure if they all do. But anyway, these sold for $30 and I took home $24. And that was all I sold on Poshmark last week. That is 18 sales or 19 items because of the bundle. And I sold it for a total of $520, taking home $416, which is a crazy dip from the previous week where I believe I made $520 in one day. So, a little disheartening. It's a roller coaster of emotions reselling. I will say though that my sales this week, and which you'll see next week, is a lot better. So back up in the spirits of reselling. Okay, but moving on to eBay. So first sale on eBay on Sunday the 27th was this blank NYC vegan leather jacket. I got this from a B&G trading box where I got new with tag, blank NYC jackets. I sold this for $48.99. I'm pretty sure this is what I had it listed for, so it just sold. Now that is, again, plus shipping. I always charge shipping on eBay. I do not offer free shipping. So soon after I started eBay, I watched videos where people were like, well, you have to offer free shipping. And I changed it to free shipping, and it didn't really seem to do anything to my sales when I switched back. So I just kept it. I make the buyer pay shipping. But last sale that Sunday the 27th on eBay was this pair of blank NYC faux leather pants. They were the red python pants. Last week, the week before, I sold the jacket that's very similar to these pants. And I showed my surprise that sold. Well, the pants sold, so Anyway, I sold these for $25 plus shipping. Tuesday the 29th, I sold this Nike Golf V-neck. I believe I got this from my only men's box that I ordered from ThredUp. I only sold it for $14 because it did have a slight hole in it. So I was happy someone bought it with the hole in it. And I sold it really quickly. It was like 2 days. Okay, Thursday the 1st, I sold this Anthropology tiny tank top with its new tags. I got this out of a B&G trading box that I ordered, which that video should be going up next, my unboxing of that order. It took about 3 to 4 weeks to sell, and it only sold for $30, but I was pretty happy that it sold because I didn't really think this was a very cute tank top, but hey, someone bought it. Next sale was the Show Me Your Moo Flutter wrap dress. I think this was the Noel wrap dress. This is one of their bridesmaids dresses, and this sold for $55, which is pretty good for Show Me Your Moo these days. It's oversaturated and I don't believe sells well. Usually their bridesmaids dresses sell for a larger amount than this, but I was pretty disheartened by my sales at this point. So I was happy with the $55 offer and I took it. Okay, Friday the 2nd, I sold this Free People top. I sold it for $40, once again, out of that Free People box. Saturday the 3rd, I sold another one of these Sandro rose printed dresses. I got these out of the 2 orders I had from Jomar. Really surprised these dresses are selling so quickly because, again, I don't think these are very interesting compared to the other pieces that I got from that Sandro box, but I can't remember if I said, but this dress sold for $55. Next sale, this was this blank NYC Moto jacket. It was a faux leather snake print jacket. It sold for $35. It wasn't listed very long either. The last order on eBay, I apparently just wrote SS pullover sweater, so I'm assuming soft surroundings pullover sweater. I sold this item for $25. I'm sorry, I can't tell you how long it was listed because I don't know what it is. I'll list it down here below. Sorry about that. I need to stop leaving myself code because I never remember what my code is. Okay. But anyway, that is 10 sales on eBay for a total of $339.99. I took off 20% because when I did my taxes last year, it, rounded out to about 20%, like along with Poshmark. I'm sure this year it'll be different because I've been switched to managed payments and don't have to worry about PayPal fees. But right now, I still take out 20%. So after the fees, I took home off my eBay sales $272. For a total last week, I made 28 sales or 29 items. That was a gross sales amount of $859.99, and I took home after fees $688. It's not terrible from the week before. The week before I took home $1,231, so it's definitely a dip, but it's not terrible, and it's like a week I would have been so proud of even a month ago. I was just like, it's a little disappointing from the week before. Another reason why I kind of got a little upset about it is because I tried to prepare for being away on vacation by photographing and measuring, I think 60 to 70 items before I left, so I could still list 10 items a day while I was gone. So we spent pretty much all days at the park because we're an open to close kind of family, and I went with my sister. Because of everything going on though, the parks are opening later. So I was able to get up a little earlier and list still since they open later in the day. So I did list 8 to 10 new items a day every day that I was gone. But I will say I didn't share as much because, that's time consuming, and I didn't want to do that while I was on vacation. I did share, like for example, I shared when I got up in the morning, and I usually shared before I went to bed that night, depending on how tired I was. I mean, again, 25,000 steps, but I didn't share throughout the day like I normally do. I would, share pieces here and now while I was like waiting in line because what else is there to do? And everybody else is on their phone anyway. So I would share it, but you know, it wasn't as consistent. So that was surprising to me. I really put a lot of stock into the fact that the most important thing to do on Poshmark and eBay is to list. And I still subscribe to that because I didn't get out 10 new ones a day every day. And on eBay, I didn't, you know, end and sell similar all the items that were ending in my store, which is normally what I do every day, but I just didn't have time to do that every day I was gone. So things were just relisted, which is not treated as a new listing if you didn't know on eBay. So technically eBay thought I was not listing as much as I had the previous week. I was surprised at how much sharing less affected my Poshmark sales. So that's interesting and something to keep in mind. Perhaps next time I go on vacation, which is coming up shortly because I will be going on my much delayed honeymoon in the next couple of weeks, I might hire a VA to share my closet that week. I'm actually gonna be gone for 9 days. So we'll see. But honestly, I'm going on vacation mode during that time because I'm really not gonna deal with reselling while I'm gone because that is going to be my true relaxing vacation. I didn't feel so bad doing it when I was in Disney World because I love Disney World, not a relaxing vacation. It's a lot of work. You're actually more tired than coming home than you are when you went there. And I'm sure people who have kids are even more tired. So anyway, I want this next vacation to be completely relaxing, so I will not be doing anything reselling related while I'm gone. So those sales will probably take a big old nosedive. But so I just wanted to share that with you, that I thought it was interesting how much not sharing as frequently affected my sales. But anyway, guys, that is my sales from last week. Like I said before in this video, my sales this week are much improved. So next week will be a little more exciting, hopefully with the numbers. But until then, that is this video. Let me know down below what your experience is when you share less in your closet. Do you see a difference in sales, or is just really listing that's all it's about in your closet? Let me know down below. I'm really curious as how much sharing affects your closet. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. It really helps me out here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you know when I post new videos and you can come back here and see me. But until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.